we are overjoyed to be able to talk to the historian and author Michael Beschloss, who has been, it's hard to put this, his Twitter feed is a work of art of social and historian activism these days. Michael, I've been thinking about you a lot because of what we're witnessing today. There's an obvious call back to what happened to the Capitol building in the War of 1812. But can you believe we witnessed an event today that has us reaching back to the War of 1812?
No, and thank you, my friend, for your kind word. Did you or I ever think that we would be living through a day like this or a night like this? Here we've got, just as you were saying earlier, a terrorist event, just as there was in the middle of the 1812 war, or near the end of the 1812 war, August of 1814, when the British burned the White House and the Capitol, or the attack on Fort Sumter, 1861, or 9/11, which we all remember. But the difference between those things and what we saw today is this: a terrorist attack on the Congress and the Capitol was initiated by the President of the United States. We have never seen that before. I hope we will never see it again. You saw that speech this morning. Donald Trump spoke to that angry mob that he had summoned to Washington and told them, march up Pennsylvania Avenue. Maybe I'll even march with you, he said, up to the Capitol, take back our country, stop the counting of the ballots, the stealing of this election. And the result was this attack that resulted in 4 deaths today, the vandalization of the United States Capitol, some of our most sacred rooms. And then while it was still going on, this person who calls himself a president goes into the Rose Garden that he and his wife eviscerated last summer and talks into a camera and puts on Twitter a video in which he says to the mob that's there rampaging through the Capitol, "We love you, we think you're special." That's not something that any other president of the United States would ever have done in American history. The presidents that you and I remember, if there's a riot, if there's some kind of a national emergency, they try to restore order as quickly as possible. And the questions remain tonight. How much was Donald Trump involved in the planning for this terrorist attack today? Was this a conspiracy? Why were his cabinet members so quiet? Why hasn't anyone resigned? We have no idea. Those questions are hanging in midair.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.